I couldn't live without a pet, and if I was down, I'd want someone to help me. Central to our mission, as you know, is compassion for the families of this area and their animals. My name is Dr. Kristin Jankowski.
How long have her eyes been bothering her?
I've been a vet for 24 years.
Has he had vaccines anywhere else?
The mentality of not having a pet because you can't afford it is just something that we really need to turn around. We're here to help, not to create chaos. We also take a lot of the pets to the parking lot. There's a lot of dogs that just get really excited in this environment, so we'll take them in the parking lot with a team. So the One Health concept is based on multiple professions working together towards a common goal of health of people, animals, and the environment.
We see dogs and cats here, anything from the tiniest chihuahua to a large mastiff or like kittens. The veterinarian does a full exam on the patient, which is not something you get from any vaccine clinic.
Things are getting expensive, but your check is not going up. But then when you need to take him to make sure he's okay, if you can't afford it, then he doesn't get to go.
The thing I came across with was, no way am I going to be able to do this. But if you believe in it, one person can make a big change.
We decided to come to a human health care facility so that we are then not only connecting with the big picture of their human health, but also takes us into the community where the people are and where their pets are to help out.
It's the first Saturday of the month, and we're running the clinic here at Henrietta Johnson.
Oh, this is my baby. He's part of the family. This is my baby right here.
We said, let's do it as a pop-up where we're in their community and somewhere they're already comfortable in receiving health care for themselves.
So I'm going to have you look through.
It's just astounding the things that they have done over here in Southbridge for us helping the people, the neighborhood. You know, they're here. You know, whatever you need.
I grew up in North Wilmington, so I'm from this area, and this area we know is a complete desert for veterinarians. A lot of these people don't have opportunities for health care for themselves, their pet.
You're treating the family and the family pets all in one place.
It really goes back to being able to care for a loved one, how that makes you feel inside. It makes you feel great. You know, I can care for my best friend, my mom, my pet, whoever. It can segue into so many positive things. It's a lot of action in one area. So we have a ton going on, much different than a normal veterinary clinic. So it makes sense for it to be a circular pattern, but where we can offer the waiting periods for the times for the people to get things that they need. All the services are free, and the average cost of the services that we provide to each client is about $400 worth of service per visit.
And how old is she?
She's a year and 5 months.
Okay.
When the clinic started and I got to do a lot more of the primary care, I got to talk to a lot more clients, and they would tell me more of their story about all the things that kept them from getting care for their pet. And then they would, after a while, after talking to us, they'd say, well, it also has kept me from getting care for myself.
At some point in time, I really couldn't afford to take her and get her the things that she needs at the time. So she missed her rabies shots.
After we're done here, we'll send you over to pharmacy, and they can give you a refill on that.
Just trying to keep her healthy, so this really means a lot.
We're actually here to get our puppies taken care of.
Everybody here is excellent. I come get her heartworm and flea medicine. Luckily, she hasn't had any issues, so but I'm glad that they're here for the community.
I've never seen them really turn anyone away. So that's more important than anything. Getting the help when you need the help.
I'm a patient here as well. The whole clinic here is phenomenal. So everybody stays healthy. It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Well, to the community, for a lot of people, this is their first time that their pet has ever seen a veterinarian. So they're getting a lot of education about their animal's health and the importance of, for example, heartworm preventatives, flea and tick preventatives, vaccines.
We have a really well-stocked pharmacy. We special ordered this tapeworm medication in injectable form for cats, heartworm preventions, flea and tick preventions, and we have very high-tech preventions here thanks to the pharmaceutical companies that donate to us because we could not afford these otherwise.
I always wanted to be a vet. I don't know that I can put it into words, really. Animals, they're always so joyful. You know, I mean, dogs especially are so joyful, and it's just that peacefulness you get from them. Good boy, good boy. What animals do for me is they help you feel like you can be a whole person. Mental health, physical health, all aspects of health.
So we're gonna get her set though, and we'll get you set for today.
My mom always had tons of animals of a variety of types. We had dogs and cats for sure, but then she did a lot of rescue work with injured or orphaned wildlife. I always wanted to be with the animals. We had raccoons and opossums and squirrels and deer, and that was just a normal part of the day.
Sneak right behind you, okay?
It takes a huge amount of people to run this, and I am certainly not alone, and there's no way I could do it without every person that volunteers.
Are you guys rotating? Yeah, we're supposed to at 9:30. Okay.
The students get a ton of hands-on experience.
It's very unique, more field medicine experience for them.
Teaching the students is so rewarding because you see them just light up when they see something for the first time. Like, I read about that, you know, but they haven't seen it. So all of that process is very rewarding. The feel that you get from the clinic, and it's not just me, that we come together afterwards and we're like, that was amazing. This is why we went into veterinary medicine. You're here to help people and animals, to connect that human-animal bond, and to have it happen with no financial barriers is like phenomenal.
Do a hip extension.
She's wonderful. She's honestly such a role model for me. She's incredible, and I would love to grow up and be her someday.
Cancer. So what we were talking about with
She's like super vet.
I really thank these guys for being here and the volunteers and everything, helping out, because she's part of my family and I want her to stay healthy.
I want to thank everybody that thought this up and all the people that volunteered to come in to take care of them. Thank you.
I like to say thank you a million times.
If we could do it here, people could do it anywhere.